Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Nate, and this is NK Gaming Adventures. I hope you guys are all doing well today. We are back in my garage. Well, last episode, we fixed up and got running this junkyard shop truck. I hope you guys liked that episode. Yeah, she don't look the greatest. She looks a little funny, but hey, she's going to get the job done, I hope. And if you guys remember when we bought the crankshaft, it had that all worn out look like the other one that we had that was bad, that came out of this engine here. You guys remember that in the last episode? When I wondered if, when I reloaded back in, if it would go back to a new texture on the crankshaft. Well, I looked, and we can stick our head in here and look at the crankshaft now. Crankshaft's right here. And it doesn't look all worn out like it did before. So that's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. So I think what we're going to do right now is load up all these parts. And then we're going to sleep. And then we're going to run over to Steve's down over the hill in the morning. I already took that flatbed that was here already down there. And then after that, we got some plans after we bring Steve all this goody garbage tomorrow morning. So let's load up the truck right now. I think we're going to help use our bag to get some of this stuff in the back of the truck. I think it's just going to make it a whole lot quicker. I hope you guys are doing well today. Yeah, I'm doing all right, you know. Things could be better, things could be worse, you know. So, all right. It's not too much junk, really. So it won't be too bad. We'll keep that cover off, or that was actually, yeah, the headliner. I forgot what it was called, guys. Set that seat aside for right now. I want to get all this smaller stuff down in the bottom. In the bottom of the bed. That back there. There we go. Throw that over there. I think that would be a good spot for it. I also want to take some time to thank all my new and recent subscribers. You guys are, man, you guys have been absolutely killing it. I mean, like I've said, man, my channel was just taking off, which I am super thrilled with, man. You guys are awesome. And that's all because of you guys. So all credit goes to you. You, the subscriber. Alright, that stuff fell down in there. Now, these brakes we're going to have to carry over individually because, for whatever reason, they don't like to go in the bag. We'll get this done pretty quick. That's trash. We're not going to take that down to Steve. That over here. Let's get this fuel tank. Throw in right there. That's probably good. All right. This other fuel tank. That one came from the Niv we rebuilt. Made a 5-star that we sold at the service center in Middletown. All right, hopefully that stays in there. Oh, and this tire here, I had a comment from one of my subscribers and a fellow friend of the channel ask if these were modded tires or not. I did not know, so I asked around, and I guess these are base game tires. But they only spawn on, from what I was told, they only spawn on junkyard vehicles. So you will only find them in the junkyard. Hopefully all that stays. Alright, let's throw this away, and then we will sleep, and then we will run down to Steve. So let's sleep here a little bit, guys. Alright, that should be good. 9 o'clock. He opens up at 8, I think. Should be good. Put this thing in reverse and let's roll. Yeah, this truck's gonna do just fine for us. Hope I didn't jinx ourselves by saying that. Here's our flatbed I brought down here. Let's sell this. What up, Steve? $16 for that hunk of junk. We get more for that headliner. Isn't that funny? You would definitely think you would get more for that flatbed than a old junky headliner. $3 for that tire. This one, of course, will be more, yeah. That's it? $3 for that tank? This one can't be much more. Nope, the same thing. Pull out our bag, and we're just going to try to do this as quickly as possible. I know when you use your bag, it doesn't tell you, you know, the prices of anything. We go. Those windows aren't the easiest to pick up.
I knew this guy when I lived in Finland. Yeah, me and him go way back.
Yeah. Wiper blade there. Any extra little bit of cash is going to help us for sure. We got plenty of time. He doesn't close till 12. That was a decent amount of junk. Take one of these with us. Yeah, these rear brake pads are a pain. Yeah, for $1 a piece, it's hardly even worth it. But I guess, like I said, every little bit helps, so. $0 for that? That was pointless. Alright, I think we're good. How's everything look under here, just taking this little trip over here? Everything looks alright. Alright. Let's roll, guys. If I can get in the truck. Yeah, I was just making sure that I released the parking brake. It felt like I did, but I wasn't sure. Driving with the keyboard right now. I'm not the best with the keyboard. And you may be asking yourself right now, where the heck are we going to? Well, I'm going to let you guys know. We're going to go to Middletown, and we're going to try to deliver some pizzas to try to unlock a barn find. I told you guys in the last episode that I wanted to try something I've never done in this game before, and that is it, is delivering pizzas to get a barn find. So, this is going to be pretty interesting, I would say. Or at least I hope. So, go around the sign. So I hope we can get a barn find fairly quickly, and we don't have to go too far, I'm hoping. Oh, right here is the pizza shop. Almost flew right on by it. Alright, so let's go see if we can... Well, that door doesn't open, huh? Deliveries, roll 1. If you fail to deliver, buy it. Okay, so do I click on this? Okay, yep. I've only seen this done in videos before, guys, so this part is all new to me, so it's like learning... It's like going to be like learning something new, kind of, in a way. Accepting deliveries gives you pizza box, and you have to deliver it to specified destination. Not accepting deliveries has no impact. You can take the ones you think are worth doing. Deliveries are set every day. If you don't have active deliveries, abandoning delivery costs you $30. Oh, okay, that's pretty big. But you keep the pizza reward. But you keep the pizza reward is calculated from distance to destination. Okay. So, okay, that's cool. We can scroll in. I want to try to do some stuff that's close. Hopefully we can get a barn find. So this is where we're at right now, must be, because that's the store, right? So let's accept maybe one at a time. And see, and I've heard, I don't think you want to click the right mouse button. Was it right here? I don't know where we're supposed to go. Alright, so the store's right here. We're in the middle of the dang street. So, we gotta go back here? We heading in the right direction? No. We are going in the opposite direction. Wow, I am a complete mess. Where's this at? Oh, right here. Heck yeah, well that didn't get us a delivery. Or not a delivery, but an abandoned barn. Let's accept this one. Where do we go for this one? So we want to go down to the right, correct? Yeah, right there. I see it. Pizza, pizza. No barn! No barn! Come on! They're making me work for it, huh? I think you have to have at least $2,000 in the pocket. And obviously we have a lot more than that. They're going to make us go way over here, aren't they? Okay, so I think this is the last one in the area. How far is this one? You know, we'll just run it down there. Let's make sure. Yeah, we're going the right way. I thought we were. Gotta be back over here somewhere. Alright. I'm going way too far. Hey, it's a great video, guys. There we go. That's Grandma's house, isn't it? Still not a barn. Man, they're really making me work for it, huh? That was our third one. I don't think there's any more in this area, so we're going to have to stack them up, and I guess we're going to now have to go for a drive. Yeah, because there's no more around here. So I could... We could go back towards the bridge and cut over and go do some pizza deliveries over here. Or we could take our chance. See, that gives us two opportunities in the same area. This one over here, over back by the shop on the small island, only gives us one opportunity. I think probably our best one, it's a longer drive, but I think it's worth probably coming out here. Grabbing those two. I think you can put these in your bag. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's head out all that way. Alright, let's roll, guys. We have a full tank of fuel, so we don't have to worry about anything, or worry about having to get gas. So we got plenty of that. The even bigger question is, how long is this truck going to last before something breaks on it? That's the real question. I hope this is done well enough. You know, the suspension is pretty much all new. The engine is good for the most part, but something could go on it that's was war, so... Yeah, just a little concerned about that. That's going to be in my back of my mind the whole time. Because we get stranded out here, well then, oh man. I don't know what we'll do. I don't have any tools or anything on me. Oh, I just missed the tree. Yeah, we're going the right way. Yeah, we're going the right way, I think. Yeah, forget. Downshift. And this gets us out of the shop, right? Gets us sightseeing a little bit. I'm going to end up wrecking this truck before the day's over. Sure, we're still on the way. Yep, we are. Everything's looking good. Whoa, we got some water on land. Okay, we're going the right way. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, we got some air there. Is this the road? Yes, it is. Woo! Out here having fun. Oh! We just busted some Shiite up. Oh, did we bust ourselves up pretty good? Oh, man. We're not stopping. Why are we not stopping? There we go. What's going on with this thing? It didn't want to go forward. There we go. All right. Up here, one's right here. Where was the other one at? I mean, we're right on top of it. It's got to be... Doesn't look like that one. I think I'm going further away from it, aren't I? I don't know. It's hard to tell on the map how they have it. All right here. Okay. Please, 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 barn. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So now we gotta drive all the way back to Middletown. All right. We're back here at the pizza delivery shop. Or the pizza shop, whatever you want to call it. Let's accept this one at the main island, because if not, then there's only ones up here, and They're probably going to make me go up there for some reason. I just have a feeling. So, let's bag that one and let's head on out. I'm hoping I don't have to go that far, because this is going to turn into a real pain. Alright, let's roll back to the main island. Or the small island. Yeah, I guess it's the main island. We're racking up the miles. If you look at the the cluster there, man, you can... We're racking up the miles pretty quick. Whoa! Man, we almost did it there. I'm driving probably a little bit more reckless than I normally would, just because I really don't care about this truck. I probably should, because it's our only vehicle right now. And you know, guys, I forgot to put windshield wiper blades on this truck. I took them off, never put any back on. Let's stop for a minute here. Okay, so we have to go... Okay, alright, I know where we are. It's getting dark. Days are short, nights are long now. Ever since the new update. I guess they want us working in the dark mostly, I guess. I really don't know. That's for another conversation another time. Alright, bud, your pizza's here. Yes! 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 Yes, about freaking time. Thank you for delivery. I have an old barn that we want to bring down. It has some parts and a vehicle in it. Would you be interested in buying all the items? It would be $2,000, but it is just a fraction of what it's worth. I will mark the location on your map. Accept, baby! Heck yeah, we're $2,000 poorer, but it's not what I wanted to push, guys, but let's check that out. Map, where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, right here, barn location. Right in front of my face. So, it's out there by the racetrack. Okay, that's pretty cool. Stevie Boy's out there, too. Right now. Okay. Nice. Nice. Well, I think what we need to do... Usually there's a car that I know of that's in the barn. There's a car, and there's also a bunch of parts scattered around that you can take in the car. We have to have a way to get the car back, correct? Well, and it's not really ideal to work on a car out there to get it running at the barn. We might be able to, but I think it may be smart to go to Lewis's store to see about a trailer. Now I know they're pricey, but I think if we can get this car and start working on it, hopefully, depends on what it is, man. If it's like a wolf or a rat, we could be swimming in some money eventually, once we fix it up. But also, if we got a car trailer, it would help us too, because if you guys didn't know, there are abandoned cars that you can find around the island that you can get, and I believe they are free. One of the locations for the cars is actually down this road. Let's go look while we're here for a minute. But they're scattered about in different places where they would spawn. I think it spawns right here. Let's go up a little bit more. Yeah, there's nothing here. It didn't spawn that time. Right there. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's take this road back down. Can't say nothing. Alright, since there was no car there, you know. Because, yeah, I believe, like I said, they spawn, and I think they are free. If not, they're, like, next to nothing. But I believe they're free. You can bring them back and they're yours, and you can fix them up. A lot of times, it's just like a shell of a vehicle, I think. Let's cut across the lawn here. Let's see about some prices on some trailers. We're going to need this one for the car. So, $3,900. Little Lewis just closed, didn't he? Yeah, he just closed at $1,800. Oh, that reminds me. I just got a comment. I always thought that the guy that worked in the store here was named Lewis. I was told in a comment that that guy that works in here at the counter, his name is Gene. I've never heard that before from anyone. And I've talked to some guys that have been playing this game since basically the very beginning, since it came out. And not one time have they brought up the name Gene. So let me know, guys, if the guy's name that works in here is really Gene, or if it's Lewis, or if it's something else. I call him Lewis, but, you know. So we could buy this, but what we're going to do is we're going to go back and sleep real quick. So little Lewis opens back up. We'll buy the car trailer. We're going to buy a... Oh, what do you call it? A winch, I guess you would call it. Where is our... We're going to need this guy, so might as well pop that in our bag. We have a hitch, so we should be able to at least get it over here. This will let us know if we need the drop hitch or not. I don't know exactly where this trailer spawns, but... Okay, right on our truck. Great. And it won't let me move it. There we go. Good thing our truck is garbage. Or next to it. Yeah, that looks like it works. Let's go in here and buy one of those winches.
Hey,
what up, bud?
something?
Hey, is your name Gene or is it Lewis? Or is it something else? Huh? This is what we need right here. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else besides that. It's called a handle. Fancy. I will go right here, and then we need our wrench. And there's 2 bolts to tighten this down. And we are golden. Put that away. Pull this back around to the garage. Ooh, I didn't think she was going to start up there for a minute, guys. What a setup. What a setup. It doesn't get any better than that, does it? Let's check under the hood real quick, make sure everything looks good still. Because we did do quite a bit of driving. Ooh, I think that's gone bad. Yeah, I believe that's gone bad. Yep, that has gone bad. The exhaust header there, that has gone bad. Alright, that's not really that big of a deal. I think that might be why we're getting an exhaust leak. Do we have an exhaust leak? Get in the truck, bud. Yeah, we got an exhaust leak. Yep, we sure do. But that's not a big deal, really. It just makes the truck louder, that's all. Then you get some smoke in the cab. You know, yeah, man, smoke in the cab, no big deal, right? So I think this episode was pretty fun and pretty productive. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the end. I know it might have been a little shorter or a little different than what we've been doing, and we didn't really, obviously, wrench on any vehicles, but we did some productive stuff, cleaned up the extra parts, and went out and did something I've never done before, and that's the pizza deliveries, and then we got ourselves a barn find out here, so that will be pretty cool, guys. Next time when we come back here for the next episode, guess where we're heading? Yep, you got it right. So, we're going to go check out what the barn has in store for us. I thought about getting a cap or a bed or some bedside like walls kind of to put on this. I'm going to check some things out off camera and see how much things are and what options we have, because if we could fit more in here, I'm not sure how many like parts and things like that are going to be out there. So it might be beneficial to put something like that. Better safe than sorry, right? So, all right, guys, this is going to end it here. If you guys like this video, please leave it a like. If you like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. So until next time, guys, keep wrenching.